Hi, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Rich Side Insider, a place where future millionaires come together to get ideas. Today, I'm gonna talk about latest stimulus check news, where you get 6,000 very soon, and also about HEROS Act and what are the senators discussing, what do they do, all the little details that I have known so far as of today. If this is your first time to Rich Side Insider, make sure you subscribe our channel because we talk about business, finance, economics, real estate, investment, stock investment, how to make more money and how to succeed in your life. If you want to succeed and make more money, this is your channel for you. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button and click all so that you do not miss any money making videos. Okay, this is a disclaimer. You can read about it. I'm not an attorney or CPA or a tax or a financial advisor. Blah blah blah. You can pause the video and read about it. And so today we're gonna talk about three Democrat senators' proposals and what do they propose. So these are the Kamala Harris from California, Bernie Sanders from Vermont is a former presidential candidate from Democrats Party, and he was brought up in Brooklyn, New York, and Ed Markey from Massachusetts. Okay, so what do they propose? They propose 3,000 every month universal basic income for people making under 120,000 and below. So universal basic income has been very popular in the recent, the past few months. It's also called UBS or UBI, and they are proposing to give 2,000 every month for each child, up to three children. So if you have five members in your family, so basically you are making 10,000 a month. 10,000 a month. So that's a very very generous proposal, But I don't think it's gonna pass. But there is a petition down here. You can click on this petition and click on it, and now they have 1.2 million signatures. So if you want to make it happen, this is the time for you. So cool. And what did the House Democrats propose? They already passed this bill already passed the House and now already in Senate. So what was it? What is it? It's they are proposing to give 1,200 for each adult plus 1,200 for each child up to three. So if you have five members in your family, it's 6,000. If you have six, seven or eight or nine or 10, no, you only get 6,000. You're not gonna get more than 6,000. So it's less generous than the previous three Democrats proposal. So 6,000. This is in the Senate right now. Then Republicans and Democrat senators, they're gonna discuss about it. They're gonna vote on this bill. Or, it might totally change. So what are the criteria? So it's based on 2018 or 2019 tax return. So single who makes up to 75,000 will get full amount of $1,200. So if you're married, it's gonna be 150,000 for married couples. So if you're making more than 75,000, 150,000, your amount's gonna get reduced. And if you made 99,000 for single or married, 198,000 in 2018 or 2019 tax return, you're not gonna get anything. So they are basing everything on the tax return, basically the most recent tax return. If you haven't filed a tax return for 2019, they're gonna look at 2018. If you have already filed for 2019, they're gonna look at 2019. And they are also proposing to extend $600 every week and employment benefits until the end of January 2021. That's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, so there's a Republican senator's proposal, to give $450 every week for return to work because he want to encourage people to go to work. So if you make 1,000 every week from your job, he's gonna, the government's gonna give you $450. So just incentive to go to work because a lot of the senators, they realize that some people are making way more money than when they had their job. So after they lost their job, they make more money. So basically, so people, they think that people not gonna be encouraged to go to work. So so he's proposing this $450 weekly return to work of or bonus. He's from Ohio. So anybody from Ohio, comment down below. So why Republicans do not want another check? Because there's an ongoing study by Keller School of Management at Northwestern University. People with $500 in their bank account spends the stimulus payment immediately, and people with Americans with 3,000 in liquidity simply deposit them. Of course, that makes sense. Those with only $500, it's not enough. You need to pay rent, you need to pay for car. If you are living in a house, you need to pay for mortgage, and you need to pay for gas, utilities, phone bills, internet bills. That's a lot of money. Of course, they need $1,200 right away. But those with 3,000, of course, they're gonna deposit. It's just a future. They know that this is not gonna be over pretty soon. This disease aliens not gonna be over pretty soon. It's gonna last probably 6 months or 1 year. Nobody knows. So they need to save it for the rainy days. Now it's a rainy days. So and this rainy days could last a long time. And America's savings rates are so way up, than before, which is a good news. If they pick up that habits to save money, that's gonna be good for the long term financial situation of these Americans and also this country. And the same study found that unemployment payments or universal income to poor people may be more effective stimulating the economy. Of course, if you are giving money every month, every single month, let's say if you get 1,000 every single month, of course you're gonna spend more because you know there's more is coming. But if you're giving only one time, 1,200, people gonna just save, and because they already have some money, and they're not gonna use it. So it's very natural. And there's Mark Cuban, the billionaires, also suggests the 1,000. To give 1,000 or 2,000 every 2 weeks, and Americans have to use it. It's either use it or lose it. So he's suggesting, hey, give them in a form of debit card or whatever, and everybody has to use that card. And if they don't use it, they're gonna lose the amount. But one bad thing about that proposal is basically Mark Cuban is that if you think about it logistically, it's gonna be so difficult. How do you track how many people are gonna use it? I mean, what are things that they're gonna use it? They could possibly use it on something bad, or buy sodas or cigarettes or drugs or whatever it is. So another thing is that it's so hard to monitor people to do that. It's gonna be costly. It does stimulate the economy. Another thing is, most people don't have money, so most people are already using $1,200 check anyway. So it's like being redundant, So it doesn't help. And if you give people money every week or so, whatever, if they don't spend it, they're gonna lose it. If there are two friends A, friends B, they don't want to spend that money. So what can they do if they both have the businesses? Let's say friends B have the restaurant, or maybe a grocery store or electronic store, whatever. Friends A could spend that 1,000 at the electronic store of the friends B, and friends B could give the money back to the friends A. Basically refund back or whatever to friend A, friends A, so the friends A can save the money. So there could be a lot of people doing fraudulent things or whatever funny things to be able to get that money in their bank. So it's logistically nightmare. It's a good intention, definitely, to stimulate the economy. The more money spent in the economy, the more the velocity of the money is gonna circulate much more. So universal incomes, it's not gonna happen with Republicans in the Senate or whatever. Another benefits. Okay, let's go. And the White House, what are they thinking about? They are thinking about reducing the payment from 600 to 300 or 250 for the second half of the 2020. Well, remember, this 600 a week is expiring in July 31st. So they are thinking about reducing, so that to give incentive to the Americans to go back to work, go back to job. And this is my favorite stuff. They are also thinking about giving a tax break to take vacations in 2020. I love vacation. I take vacations. And if they are going to be giving tax break to vacations, that's great. Because think about it. Once Americans take vacations, they spend money. They don't save. They don't save. You need to book a flight ticket. The flight ticket money goes to the employees, flight attendants, pilots, airport, whatever. It goes a long way. And they also need to book a hotel. Hotel employees get money, and cleaners, housekeeper, cashier, hotel staff. So they spend money in their locally, domestically. They spend more. When they make money, they go out and buy stuff. Grocery, uh, telephone, iPhone, whatever. So it's like velocity of the money. Velocity of money is gonna go really quick. And not only that, Americans gonna spend. We spend on tour. When you go on a tour, some of them book a tour package. So the tourist guide, they're gonna get money. And not only the restaurant. Nobody's gonna cook when they are taking vacations. They don't want to cook. And so they buy from restaurants, and they also buy other unnecessary stuff, sunglasses, sun lotions, and all the souvenirs, the stuff that people not gonna spend, when they are at home. They're gonna spend more money because they are on vacation. It's just a vacation. Just spend. Enjoy life. So people spend more money on vacations than if they are staying at home or at the jobs. So it's great. Vacations is great. And they might take a cruise. The cruise is gonna help. Cruise is gonna help the transportation. The Hearts car rental went bankrupt because nobody was booking the cars to drive around. So the transportation is gonna be good. The car rental company gonna get the taxi driver, Ubers, a lot of stuff. A lot of people is gonna get. And also it's good for her. You're gonna be happy. Of course, they need to make sure that not a lot of people are traveling, and all the tourist destinations like Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, Zion National Park, Colorado, Rocky Mountains, and Smoky Mountains, they need to have some kinds of reservation system. You need to make a reservation to come to this place. Then people need to make reservation to go to that place. So they have to implement that before this is because the last thing you want is a lot of people take vacations and they do not practice social distancing, and you don't want the spike in cases. Definitely not. So all the tourist destination, they need to implement this stuff. And this is my favorite. This is my vacation and test break. It's a great idea. I hope they implement this. Yeah. Okay, so HEROS Act, this is what they are discussing at the Senate. The Senate Republicans have said they're gonna make a decision possibly in July. I think, in my opinion, I think it's gonna happen in July, not in June. They probably make a debates or whatever. July, that the money could go out. If this happens, it could go out in August or September. So basically, it's the same as what the Democrats passed in the House. 1,200 for each adult, 1,200 for each child. If you have five, you get 6,000 maximum. Full amount. So you need to make. If you make up to 75,000, you get full amount. Anything over that, you're gonna get reduced amount. Married, 150,000. If your has a household, then your income on 2018 or 19 tax return can be up to 112,500 to get the full amount. Anything over, you're gonna get reduced amount. And one thing that's different from the previous stimulus check is that this one is gonna give the stimulus checks to the dependents as well, like college students, children over 17, disabled related parents. They would qualify for 1,200. In the previous time, they did not get anything, nothing at all. So a lot of people got left out, and then also dependents gonna receive additional retroactive payments. So because they missed out on the first time, so they're gonna receive the payments retroactively. And They did not say how much they're going to receive. If you are non-citizen, as long as you have the ITIN, individual taxpayer identification number, you could qualify for that. That's a different. 600 a week to be extended to January 2021. So the same as the house debate that they passed. Employee retention tax credit to help employers. That's great. And $1 trillion to pay salaries for first responders, healthcare workers, teachers, and other essential workers, and hazard pay for workers with high-risk jobs. So this is good. This is a good thing too. If these people, they're not gonna take this job forever. If they know that there's a risk, they're gonna say, "I'm gonna quit." Whatever. You don't want to happen. Those working in grocery store or nurses, ER paramedics, they are working daily, so they are exposed to this disease, the illness. So this is good, and 75 billion to expand testing and contact tracing. So basically, they want to invest in more testing, and more tracings, and more tracing. If they find out that somebody who has this illness has been exposed to other people, they need to trace those people to do testing. So of course, there's a privacy issue, but here in healthcare crisis, well, take more precedence. It's more important than the privacy, because we are dealing with society as a whole. And support for payroll production program plan, they might expand it later. And also they also have this HEROS and also have support for USPS. USPS is not making money. If the government doesn't support USPS, it could go bankrupt. So they want to support that as well. So what can you do now? So make sure you subscribe and share this video. What do you think about the HEROS Act? When do you think it's gonna pass? And what changes do you think it's gonna become? So click the link below. And because you're watching this video until the end, I want to give you 3 stars. 3 free stars if you click on 2 links below. One is with Weibo, and you're gonna deposit $100, so you could qualify for up to 1,400 stars, free stars. It could be Facebook, Apple, Snap, or Zoom. So make sure you click on open account. It's totally free. You can withdraw the deposit anytime, and there's another link to get another free star as well. If you want to become a realtor, the realtor license cost is gonna be below, and you don't even need to have a college degree to be a realtor. You could potentially make more than 100,000. So where could you find a job that you could make more than 100,000? So as long as you don't have a criminal background, so check with your state. Real estate commissions. If you are in California, type in California Real Estate Commission. If it's New York Real Estate Commissions, stuff like that. And if you need credit card with no interest loan for the next 12 months or more, click the link below. I will put it below as well. And if you're paid more than $15 a month for your mobile phone, you're paid too much. You need to save money a lot, especially in this situation. So make sure you click the link below. Unlimited testing, talking, and data. Data could slow down, but it's unlimited data. So free travel credits in the link below as well. So if you have any question, you can follow me on Instagram and like and see us on Facebook. Get the free star below, and if you want to talk to me, you can click the link below to book a call. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, post notification button, and also like and see us on Facebook and follow on Instagram. So thank you for watching this video. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.